And now, let's get to the big main event that's selling this pay-per-view, Cena versus Big Show steel cage match. And after Kofi went flying into it so much on Monday night, what hope does John Cena have? Especially with all the stipulations, with Vince being at ringside, if Show loses Raw, Big Johnny gets fired, etc., etc. What do you think is going to happen?
I don't see any reason why John Cena should win this match.
Yeah.
You need to push the Big Show. He can knock out Cena. I don't know how he's going to win. I don't think it should be a knockout, and just walk out of the ring like he did with Kofi, because I think he proved his point. And speaking of Kofi, I liked how he was aggressive in his backstage interview. But then he comes out and he jumps around. I was like, no, you need to just walk directly to the ring and show that you're in your focus instead of jumping around like a clown. You know what I mean? It's like there's this little inconsistencies that drive me nuts about these guys. It's like Cena does the same thing, too, with these interviews. And he's all, saluting and talking to the... I don't mind him talking to the camera, but when he's serious, he should say something serious. Yeah. It's like, all right, time to fight now. Instead of like, hey, everybody, look at all the crowd.
He was stretching. Yeah. He was practicing his jumps for when the Big Show was throwing him all around the ring. But basically, you're absolutely right. Cena doesn't need to win here. There's too much odds going against the Big Show, therefore it's going all in Big Show's favor.
So do you think that, here's my thing, do you think that Kofi and Truth get involved in this match? Just because of what's happened before?
No.
You don't think so? You don't think Johnny's going to bring out Tensai, and then Kofi and Truth are going to come in and interfere, and then
if that happens, if anybody else pops in, absolutely. But I'm going to say this: Vince is going to do what Vince does best, and that is he's going to turn against Cena.
That would be
and line up with his big ass kisser, John Laurinaitis, and the Big Show.
If you do not forget, back years ago, it was Vince that brought in the Big Show to beat up Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Exactly. And even though Show knocked out Vince, it was pretty much one of the weakest knockouts. So therefore, It's like, okay, it's all for play. So I think Vince is, and of course, this is what we go back to ratings. Vince thinks mean, angry, evil Vince will bring the people back to see him.
Oh, absolutely! I love evil Vince. I like when the crowd gets on him, he's like, "Shut up, shut up."
Exactly. As much as the fans were cheering him on Monday night, they will be booing him even louder for the next couple of weeks.
So are we starting some kind of corporation again? Tensai, Big Show.
Yep. Absolutely. I can absolutely see this happen.
Daniel Bryan
it gives Cena somebody to fight against.
Daniel Bryan wins the world title and becomes part of the corporation as the world champion.
The fans will poo-poo on that idea, but I'm going to say this much. It's giving Cena something that's insurmountable that will take him months to fight, and he doesn't have to worry about a world title.
Here's what happens. Vince goes heel, and then on the 1000th episode, Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out and surprises Vince and gives him a stunner.
Why not?
I think that would be great, because you don't even drop any Stone Cold seeds. Have Vince and his guys beaten up Cena, and then have Austin come out. When that glass shatters, people will go crazy. And I think it's great TV.
Yep. And that's what they need. They need something at 1,000 because he knows a lot of people are going to be watching it.
Yep.
He needs something to sell that to have people come back for 1,001.
Yep.
For episode 1,001. Therefore, they're going to have something like that. That's perfect.
Brock's going to be on there, and there's going to be something with DX.
Yep. Exactly. And, of course, Triple H is also going to appear on Sunday. We can't forget that. And he's going to make some announcement of his arm injury and the lawsuit.
He's basically going to challenge. I think it's just going to be the challenge to Lesnar is basically what's going to happen there.
Exactly.
He's going to say, screw the lawsuits. I want a street fight. I just want to fight you. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, exactly. And we all knew that. We already had that pegged in our.
So does Vince bring in Brock into his little stable there with the Big Show, and then he kind of goes against? You don't think he's going to go against Triple H?
Pretty much. Only reason I say no is because Brock has that special. Only a few appearances, and he's pretty much wiped him out. They're going to save that for next year WrestleMania when he really shows up. Once or twice at a pay-per-view, yes. but they're just going to milk him till
But I guess
next
that's true. But if you were to put him in a stable, he doesn't have to be there all the time.
True. He can be like the guy at the end of the line. You know what I'm saying? You fight everybody, and then boom, Cena versus Lesnar at Survivor Series.
Yep.
Can Cena survive Lesnar at Survivor Series? Something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So we could see that absolutely. See, and that's what the excitement is. We don't know. Yeah, Cena and Triple H versus Big Show and Lesnar in a steel cage at Survivor Series.
That'd be cool.
There you
go.
go.
Tensai and maybe another guy on the other side.
Have War Games. By God, they get War Games or the Elimination Chamber, but have like a six-man.
Yeah, have a team Elimination Chamber.
And there you go. It writes itself. Done. We'll send this off to WWE.
And,
we're all done.
And they'll be like, "Oh, that's too good of an idea."
That's too good on it. Thank you.
We'll just put Santino.
Exactly.
It's a Big Show.
You know something? Elimination Chamber version of War Games versus tuxedo match. Yeah, tuxedo match. Done.
Loser wears a tuxedo for a year. Just like, what's his name? Saturn had to wear a dress.
He never got over that. Well, perfect. Well, that is it for our wrestling segment. Thank you, Nolan, as always.
No problem.
And we'll be back right after this.